It feels a little bit tinny.
It's pretty decent. I can actually feel it, like sort of
The bass?
vibrate. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, they are a bit tinny.
They kind of vibrate a little bit.
There's not a lot of bass on it.
Yeah, not the best sound quality, but they're better than I thought it was going to be.
It's okay.
You hear the Oladance? I'm just going to hand them to you and you can figure out how to put them on. So once.
The quality is much better. Yeah.
Yeah, they're much better.
Sound just clearer, less tinny maybe.
Much better.
It's pretty good.
Much more bass. I feel like I'm in the music, and they feel good as well. I jump around. Yeah, really good.
It's got more kind of soul to it. It feels like a much richer sound. And they're really nice to wear, but the sound is just like it's in your head. But it's a really rich, smooth sound. Yeah, I like that. Much better, much better.
If you're familiar with this channel, you will know that I hate headphones that go into my ear holes. To start with, there's a massive safety issue. If you're out running and you've got these headphones in, you can't hear cars coming. I was nearly killed once by a tractor when I was out testing a new pair of in-ear headphones because I couldn't hear it coming. The audio sounded amazing, but I was nearly flattened. Yes, but you can get headphones that go in your ears and they've got pass-through audio, and that is fair enough, you can, but they still don't work for me. There's just something about having something jammed in here. My head always feels like it's in a goldfish bowl. From running for a long time, eventually they start to get sweaty and uncomfortable, and I just don't like having things in my ear canals when I'm trying to run. So you'll have seen I've been wearing headphones like these for the last couple of years. These are bone conducting headphones. These ones specifically are the Shokz OpenRun Pro, and these are kind of the best bone conduction headphones you can get, and I love these because they keep my ear canals nice and open. The way they work is they transmit using bone conduction technology, so it's like kind of the music just sort of appears around you, and they work really, really well. The downside with these is the big complaint has always been that the audio quality, while good and has been improving as each new version comes out, it's not fantastic. A little bit something missing there, but I'm willing to compromise that audio quality to be able to keep my ear holes open. But that is where these come in. The Oladance stereo open ear earbuds. Instead of going in your ear, they've got this tiny speaker which sort of injects the sound straight into your ear, so your ear holes remain open and you can hear the environment while listening to music. And I now find myself incredibly conflicted because these don't put anything into my ear hole, and I love my Shokz, but the audio quality on these is fantastic. So I mean, this sounds pretty good. And these latest, I'm probably shouting out, and this latest version have got more of a bass driver in it. So as the bass hits, I can actually feel it. But if it was to describe the audio out of this, it's kind of like they're playing in a room down the hall. Right, now let's swap out to the Oladance. I think that's how, I'm going to find out afterwards, that's not how you pronounce it at all. It is completely different sounds. It's richer, it's deeper, it sounds more like you're sitting in front of or beside like a proper expensive sound system. It's just so much better. And I can hear that if I click my fingers, so I can hear sounds from the outside. If I was wearing noise cancelling headphones or ones that go right into my ears like my AirPods, when I click my fingers it would sound quite muffled. That's clear and sharp. It's hard to explain, but the gist is the audio quality on these is absolutely amazing. Okay, full disclosure, Oladance are paying me to make this video. Yes, that's right, I've sold out, but only under a few conditions. One, I reserve the right not to make a video about them if I don't actually think they're any good. Two, I can directly compare them to their biggest competitor, the Shokz. And three, I'll be totally honest in my review, pointing out the good and the bad. And those are my kind of ethical guidelines for any paid review on this channel. It will not get on here unless I'm personally happy that the quality has been good. And it's up to you whether or not you believe me. It's a free country. Price, they're similar cost to the Shokz OpenRun Pro. Currently the Shokz are retailing for $179. These are retailing for $149. Now, the recommended retail price is the same as the Shokz, but they're currently a little bit cheaper. Battery life in these is 16 hours off a single charge. With the Shokz, it's 10, so you're getting 6 hours extra battery life out of the Oladance than you are at the Shokz. To charge these, what you do is you put them into the case that they come with, and then you can connect it up standard USB-C connection on the base. I really like that as a feature because the Shokz have a proprietary connector on here, which if you lose their magical cable, you can't just use any other cable that's lying around. No, this is not a charging case. This does not have, well, it is a charging case, but it's not a battery charging case. You put them in this case to charge, but there's no battery in this. There is an optional charging case you can buy for these. It's $49 and it will give you an extra 94 hours of listening time. And as is typical for these kinds of headphones, they are rain and sweat resistant. So you're not going to destroy them going for a sweaty run in the rain. And you can make calls with them. But to put these on, you just sort of hold it like that, set that bit on top of here and just rotate it around. And that's it. It's really easy to put them on. I've been running and they've stayed on perfectly fine. What do they like to wear with glasses? It's fine, the glasses just sort of sit on top of them. Works fine. The controls in these are interesting because they're touch controls, so you tap to play and pause, double tap to change track forward, double tap to change track backwards, and then the volume is very clever. Swipe up and down, and that's your controls. Now we're at the section which I've called, what do I not like about them compared to the Shokz? The thing I like the least about these is the controls. I honestly wish they'd had tactile buttons on them. I like to get a button click in response. I like to, you know, just to know I've hit the button. And what I find is when I'm out running with them on, the controls can be a little bit, it's hard to know if you've actually hit them or not. I'm running along, I go, you know, did I hit the, or did I miss my ear? You know, especially when you're changing the volume, you really need to hold it like that and go up and down. It's not a deal breaker. It's more of an inconvenience. These do leak audio slightly.
Okay, I'm playing them full volume in a kind of a quiet forest environment. Up close.
No, there isn't anything in my ears, but there is something over the ears. So compared to my Shokz, I don't have as an open ear a feeling as I do with these. If I turn around, I can feel the wind kind of going in and around them. But it's just if you really love that feeling of having the ears completely exposed, you're not going to totally get that with these. Then the fourth point is that compared to the AfterShokz, they're just not secure. The AfterShokz has that band, which, while sometimes annoying, does mean that it keeps them really secure on your head and around your neck. And I suppose the other thing this lets you do is you can just take them off and whoop, put them on your neck like that, which is quite convenient, whereas with these you have to take them off and put them in the case. So yeah, that's the fourth thing. And that is the Oladance Wearable Stereo Open Ear Headphones. Now at this point in the video, you probably wanted me to tell you that you should go and buy these, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you make up your own mind which of the differences are most important to you. And I guess the headline feature is the Oladance have significantly better audio quality while still keeping your ears and everything open, but they've got slightly irritating controls to use and they do cover your ears. Whereas the AfterShokz, the original open ear headphones, keep your ears completely clear. The controls are easier to use, but the audio quality isn't even close to being as good. So I'll let you make up your own mind as to which of those things is important for you. And if you have any alternative headphones you think are better, you can even stick those in the comments. There you go. How's that for opening this up to the public forum for public opinions? You know, the public always have great opinions, as evident by the comment section on YouTube. As always, thanks for watching, and maybe someday I'll catch you in the trails. Bye bye.